Alright. Good evening, everybody. Good afternoon, evening. I guess it's probably closer to afternoon for some of you guys, but it'll soon be evening anyway. And yeah, hello everyone. Hope everyone's all having a really good night tonight. Really good day. It is Saturday. It's somewhat of a long weekend for some people. It's not personally a long weekend for me, but I know for some people it's a bit of a long weekend, so I hope you're all having a good weekend if you're celebrating Thanksgiving, and yeah, we'll just kind of go ahead and get things started here a little bit. So, let's kind of just go ahead and jump into that. So, I think since last week when I streamed this, I know I said I was going to stream this at some point in the evening in the last couple days, and this last week kind of sucked for me, honestly, so that's kind of why I didn't bother doing that, but we're going to go ahead and try this again here, and continue on our little journey here. I've since finished Brilliant Diamond. I haven't really done a whole lot of the post-game stuff, but yeah, and you know what, since we haven't seen this, let's watch the intro. There's a route that we'll probably be exploring today. That was definitely a pretty sweet intro, not gonna lie. Let's go ahead and get things started. And I think last time we saved out in Orberg City, I think? Yeah, we kind of just saved at a Pokemon Center in Orberg. So let's see what the team's looking like right now. We got Rosie, Starly, Bob, Frank, Sparkster, and Gulp Gulp right now. So I don't think we have anything else in the PC box right now, do we? Actually, oh. I'm getting ahead of myself here. Oh yeah, we have a Machop and a Geodude. I think I'll keep the party as is for the time being, I think. It's kind of weird because I used a lot of Pokemon in my Brilliant Diamond team, and in this game, I already kind of know what I want my final team to be in this, and there's a lot of Pokemon that I'm not sure quite, like, how much I'll get a chance to show off in some ways, so we'll kind of have to figure out a bit of a balance here a little bit. I don't have a Zubat. I would like to get one, but I don't have one right now. I guess let's go and try and find one then, I guess. Or not. Whoops, Zach, you're going for all... You got the gym badge, huh? Eterna City's the next place with the gym that gives badges away, right? See, I went to Route 207, but you can't go through it without a bike. I made my team battle and toughen them up, so it wasn't a waste. So I'm going back to Jubilife City. Next stop, the Eterna City gym badge. 10 seconds before dash. 9... who got time to count? Oh, Barry, always off in a run. Anyways, can head this way now. Now that we don't need to teach Rock Smash in order to actually use it here. And of course we get into a random battle. And of course now it's a dang Zubat. Of course it is. Oh, geez, Rosie's probably not the best matchup for this. You know what? Let's just toss a Pokeball. It's a Zubat. Yeah. Let's catch that. Let's catch that bat. And I don't think I'll give you a nickname for now, but I do want to see what your summary is. Relaxed. Not the best thing for a Zubat. It's already fast enough as it is, but... Of course. Come on, that's like not even sturdy range at that point. I'd wish for Poison Point there, but I'm pretty sure Rosie has Natural Cure for its ability. I think that's its other ability, if I remember right. Anyways, if we head down here, there should be some decent things we can get, if I remember right. Well, I can get this now. I know we can't get everything in this area until we get Surf, but... Ooh, TM70 Flash. That's actually a really useful TM to have. And I can get whatever this is here. And a bag of Stardust. Alright. We have some of these essentially bike ramps here. We can't really do a lot of those for right now, though. It's pretty much all we could come down here for the time being. There are some other things we can catch here, though. Such as Psyduck. Psyduck's actually not the worst thing to have around in your party early game. It might take a little while to evolve, but Psyduck gets some surprisingly good moves early on. Like, it knows Confusion early, I think it knows Water Gun early, and I think it'll be learning Water Pulse in the not-too-distant future, which is a really strong water move for this early. So, yeah, Psyduck's pretty decent, I gotta say. Yeah, I had a different nickname in mind for Roserade, but it didn't really make... Or, not Roserade, but, like, Badoo, but it didn't really make a whole lot of sense. You know what? I named, and this is males, this works here. I named a Psyduck after this in my Diamond thing, and I think it's only fitting because I just finished Ukulele. Let's give you the name Dr. Quack. And sure, why not? We'll put you in the party for a little bit there, Psyduck. I'll put Frank in the PC for now. Now to find Psyduck here. There's Psyduck. And that's how how simple it'll be for me to change the pictures around. He'll definitely assault us with obnoxious quizzes, that's definitely for certain. I honestly didn't mind the idea of Dr. Quack in some ways. Like, I wasn't crazy about the quiz show mechanic too much, but at the same time, like, I like the idea of having quizzes sporadically spread out throughout the game rather than have everything all in one spot at the very end. It definitely makes it easier to remember certain things. I do think it was a little mean having a quiz right after the first world, especially asking questions that I didn't even recall the thing asking, so... I didn't want to nickname you, but I do want to see your summary, though. Lax nature, again, not the best natures I'm getting for a Zubat. I'm not, like, too super stingy about that, but... if I could catch one with a decent nature, I wouldn't mind that. But I can talk to this guy at least and... oh, come on, I really need to have that in my party right now. I'll give it an effort to get, like, one more Zubat, and then I'll probably just kind of move on, I guess. Alright. Let's try and catch a Zubat. Let's just see your summary again. Bashful, that's neutral. You know what? Yeah, I think I'll take that, I guess. Let's put you in the party for now, Zubat. And... I'll send Gulp back, because I would probably normally send Starly back, because they're both flying types, but... Starly's about to have some things happen that might be nice going forward, so... put Zubat in the party here. While I change this to a Zubat. If I can find you in here, there we go. Okay, do you mind, like, moving out of the building? Thank you. It's just kind of funny, the second I got a Zubat and the guy who wanted to see it was being blocked by that guy. And this guy gives us a heal ball. Very nice, guy. Wants to go out and see a whole bunch of them, which is definitely pretty cool. Definitely pretty cool. And I think I might switch Shinx in the lead, actually. Actually, wait, what moves does Starly have yet? You have Wing Attack already. Yeah, I'm gonna switch Starly in the lead, actually. I remember when I was first playing Brilliant Diamond, I had a Starly that had Wing Attack, and it just basically swept all of Route 2... was it 204, I think? The route kind of between the... what is it? The Wayward Cave and Jubilife City? Like, the route I'm about to go to, anyway. I think it's Route 204. Maybe 203, I don't really... No, I think 203... wait, 203? 203, okay. And actually, I haven't fought... yeah, I haven't fought the trainers in the upper part of the route yet either, so... let's go ahead and do that, and show why Starly just utterly demolishes everything this early. Is that you got a Starly too? That's pretty cute. bad. And you have a Bidoof. It was a pretty simple battle, all things considered. And there's an item up here if I don't run into something here. Ooh, Abra. I'll give this an effort, but Abra can be kind of stingy to catch sometimes. It's actually not so bad to catch an Abra if you have a Chimchar, because Chimchar gets taunt very early on. Or I could catch Abra on my first ball anyway, so sure, why not? I think I'm just gonna put you in the PC box for the time being. It isn't too hard to raise an Abra from here on, though, just having it in your PC, and that's something I will compliment this game for. I think the experience share system in this definitely makes a lot of earlier game Pokemon, like, way simpler to raise in this game compared to what they used to be. So how did I not get this before? Like, Pokemon like Abra, Zubat, Magikarp, like, I've used some of these Pokemon before in these games. I've used Zubat before in these games. And they are rough with this starting moveset. Like, in the old games it used to be Leech Life, which was... I don't know what was worse for it, honestly. At least Leech Life is physical, not like that matters in this case, actually. But, like, Zubat's near baggage for the next little bit. Like, Zubat will be baggage until it gets moves that turn it into something really, really great, which is kind of shocking in some ways. Anyways, let's just continue to go north for the time being, I think. Abra's something that's also way easier to raise up as well, now that it doesn't need to be in the party all the time. I just really like those things. Anyways. Ah, Zach, impeccable timing as always. These miscreants are babbling utter nonsense that I can't stomach. Show them some manners, if you will. Oh, Professor, you must be so difficult. We're approaching you strictly as businessmen. All you must do is provide us with all your research findings. In return, see to it that your assistant doesn't become collateral damage. Zach, let's battle together and teach these losers a lesson. Alright, we got a tag battle here. Challenged by Team Galactic Grunt and Team Galactic Grunt. Chimchar and Shinx out here. Well, if this is a smart play here, then I know what Chimchar will likely go for. Yep, it went for the play I thought it would. Zubat got its first level up, which is nice. And let's go for Thunder Shock. I honestly don't mind that Shinx gets Thunder Shock early in this game. How is this madness possible? Two of us losing to children? Swoke 2, time to retreat. This mission is a failure. Oh, I didn't think Starly was gonna evolve so soon. I don't remember if I've set up the online communications or not. I probably should do that, though. But first, we have an evolution to sit through here. Our Starly has since evolved into a Staravia. They live in forests and fields. Squabbles over territory occur when flocks collide. Leave us no option. We will retreat for now. Because Team Galactic is benevolent to all, we shall leave. So, they call themselves Team Galactic, do they? When Pokemon evolve, they seem to release some sort of energy. It's a mystic power far beyond our control, but Team Galactic seems to be trying to harness that power for something. I mean, they also just witnessed a bird evolve right in front of them, so... Anyway, Zach, well done. You battle quite capably. Seeing you trainers battle side by side with your Pokemon only makes me more confident in my decision to entrust you with a Pokedex. Did you know? Professor studies the evolution of Pokemon, too. According to his research, 90% of all Pokemon are somehow tied to evolution. I don't know if that statistic is right or not, but I could maybe believe it. I'm actually not sure. I guess that means some Pokemon must undergo startling evolutions. So, Zach, let's keep working on our Pokedex projects for the professor. I don't know, I never really realized that line there. I don't know how accurate that is or not, and... Oh, hello. Whoa, what was that just now? That was amazing. Those guys looked awfully scared, but you sure showed them. Whew, that was like a breath of fresh air. Anyways, my name's BB, and I work as a system administrator in Hearthome City east of here. Now, as thanks for putting on such a good show, I'll let you access my Pokemon boxes from anywhere. This is like the best change in this game. One of them easily. And we get ball capsules. Customize your own capsule decorations, and... This is a change I really, really like in this game a lot, too. Stickers will give you an edge in Super Contests, so try to collect a bunch. So now from the pause menu, we have the ball capsules option. And this is a great feature in this game. It was in the original, but it was a lot more clunky, and I don't think you had access to it right away. So let's go ahead and place some stickers here. Can toggle the 2D and the 3D on, which I really like, and let's go ahead and place some bubble stickers on here. Let's give some stickers to our good old Piplup here. Bob, let's give you a ball seal here, and we can actually preview it. And we get some nice bubbles here. Good job, Bob. And let's see what else. Let's give some Flora stickers as well to... Let's give some of these to Rosie here. Yeah, I think that'll suit Rosie a little bit. And I don't know if I have any electricity stickers. I wouldn't mind giving one of them to Sparkster as well. I don't think I have electricity yet, though. Fire and smoke. I have hearts. We'll definitely be getting some more as time goes on, which is very nice. And... Anyway, there are a few things I want to do in Jubilife before we go. Oh, I am... Okay, I'm in the Starman group right now. Yeah, I have a group set up for online connections. And... Trainers that gather over here are looking for battles. The area used to be for karaoke, but now it's all battling. There's a certain person I'm looking to speak with here, because there's a few things I want to get. I think it's on this floor. Hey there, how's it going? I'm a TV producer here. Can I get your opinion on something to help improve our future programming? Thanks, just trying to get a feel for viewers' performances. So what kind of TV programs do you like? Under Untitled Treasures, Matchup Channel, Rare Item Expert Panel, Everybody Happy Wi-Fi Connection. I love that they reference this from the original, but they make it so blatantly, like... Oh, back to know the phrase, tell me you're someone in the know. You're a trainer, right? I'll pull some strings for you. I think I can swing you a deal to be able to get you a mystery gift. And now we have access to the mystery gift here. I don't know why, I find it funny just how he says that. Anyways, I have a few gifts that I want to get. So, let's start with that there. And we should be able to get a couple of gifts from this. No, I can unlock Mystery Gift right now. Oh, do you mean, like, unlocking Mystery Gift normally otherwise, or...? So, for buying the game early, as of now, you can get a very, very rare Manaphy egg, which is very nice, and you can also get a clothing gift, which we will not be able to... Okay. I know you can't use this gift until the 3rd gym, which I think is kind of a little lame in some ways, but it is what it is, I guess. Yeah, so but for buying the game early, you can get the Platinum outfits, which is really cool. Pokemon Platinum had some different outfits for the main characters, and I quite like those a lot, so... And I have one more code I want to enter, which is very overkill, and I do not need this, I realize, but... For entering this code here, special pack purchase bonus. Let's download this code as well. And for downloading this one here, this is incredibly overkill and I do not need this at all, but we get 100 Pokeballs. I think that just goes straight to my bag, I believe. Yep, okay. That is a really cool prize, though, otherwise. Anyways. Come on, time to show off for Pokemon. Let's do battle, kiddo. Spirit's giving us some seriously cool vibes. I can tell that you totally rock. Challenged by guitarist Arturo. Oh, I let off with something good here. I like that the guitarists like move their feet in sync with the music sometimes. I don't know, I just think that's a really nice little touch there. I know that's something that like real guitarists do as well, is just, especially with like the back of their feet, sometimes they use, that's how they use that to keep rhythm. I mean, like, I say that, and I mean, like, look, I got some guitars here as well, so, like, I get that. Yeah, the guitarist trainer classes are pretty sweet, though. And a bunch of level ups all of a sudden here. Dr. Quack learning Fury Swipes? Sure, why not? I'll get rid of Scratch for that. Water Gun and Confusion are great moves for it, though, otherwise. And another Zubat, so let's stick in for this one. Not bad. Thank you for avoiding that. You're definitely a gem there, Sparkster. And Sparkster grew to 15. Hello. I also really like that guitar as well. I mean, it's inspired by like a Gibson SG, but hey, the SG's a really nice guitar. Also, oh. Okay, wait, hold on. I'm getting guitar techie here and this here, but why are there so many frets on that thing? Yes, I'm gonna nerd out on this one here, but why would there be that many frets there? And why is there... You wouldn't even be able to, like, access half those lower frets there. I'm sorry, but what the fudge is this guitar design here? Yes, I am, like, thinking about this really in depth here, but, like, okay, I need to count how many frets are on this dang thing here. So, up to his, like, index finger there is where, like, the 12th fret, I think, is. Or the 11th fret, I'm sorry. So probably by the other side of his hand would be, like, where the 15th fret is. Usually it's not organized that way. Usually they have, like, something elaborated on the 12th fret there. So anyways, so about the 15th fret, kind of by the palm of his hand there. 17. There's at least 27 frets on that thing, and at least almost 10 of them are nearly inaccessible. Unless you were tapping a lot. Like, why would you design a guitar this way? Yes, I am digging into this here a lot, but this just... At first I was praising this guitar, and then I'm looking at it closer, and I'm like, no, this just looks wrong. Why? Oh, man. Anyways, I'll stop rambling about guitars here, because we got something pretty neat. Sparkster is evolving. Our good old boy is about to evolve here, and I am very, very appreciative of that. We got ourselves a Luxio. Rest his forelegs on others to communicate with rhythmic electric pulses from its claws. Luxio's a pretty cool Pokemon. And actually, it's interesting that both Luxio and, I think my Luxio has Intimidate, I believe. Yeah, Intimidate, and Staravia also has that, and both of these are great early game Pokemon. So... I'll throw Zubat in the lead, why not? It's not the strongest thing in the world, but it's definitely something cool here. Also, I don't think I said hi to everyone in chat before, but, just looking at, like, the users in chat list, we have Ardo, Stream Elements is, like, a bot there, we have Armon, Alto, and Vanish Aya? Thanks everyone for kind of hanging out today. I also don't think I mentioned it, but I fixed the chat integration from last time there, so now the Streamlabs chat actually, or the Stream Elements, I'm sorry, Streamlabs is a piece of junk, and I do not support them at all anymore, so... take it that what you will. I believe we also have some new alerts as well. I don't remember what new alerts we had. I think they were for like raids and subs and stuff. Stuff that I don't get too often, so I'm not sure how often we'll see those, but I did add a few things, and I also added some new emotes as well. I found out Twitch is kind of weird. There's follower emotes and there's subscriber emotes, and I think the difference with follower and subscriber emotes is that follower emotes I think can only really be used on my channel, whereas subscriber emotes can be used elsewhere, I think, but yeah, I'll show you what emotes you can get if you I'm trying to think of the follower ones here. I think these three are follower ones, if I remember right. And I think... these two are subscriber ones still, if I remember right, so... It's kind of hard to organize emotes like that sometimes, but... I think we did a pretty decent job otherwise. Anyways, let's give Zubat some early screen time here. Zubat is kind of a pain in the ass to raise early game, because it is basically stuck doing that kind of damage. I think you can see why I don't really like raising this thing early on. Dr. Quack shouldn't have a problem with this. You know, Confusion and Water Gun shouldn't take any issues with this guy. Yeah, those defense curls probably won't matter. Let's try Confusion. Sigh. I honestly have kind of grown a little bit more of an appreciation for Psyduck as time went on, because for a while I don't know if I, like, forgot how much I kind of liked Psyduck, but, like, even if it isn't, like, the strongest Pokemon in the world, its evolution, Golduck, is kind of merely solid compared to some other water types, but especially through the anime, Psyduck really did become a very iconic Pokemon in its own right. I think definitely the anime helped that, and even some newer media franchises like the Detective Pikachu movie, like, definitely does shed a lot more light on Psyduck to make it a lot more... definitely a lot more memorable, you could say. Okay, well, this I'm not going to bother switching out on. It'll just take 400 years to take this out. Good job there, Magikarp. And a Starly. Yeah, let's show Sparkster off for the first time since his evolution. It's definitely looking a fair bit cooler. Let's do this. You defeated youngster Tyler. I mean, you can trouble me, I just don't know how much I'm gonna appreciate you troubling me. Oh, last Samantha. See, this is where... yeah, so I'm stuck with hitting this thing with a 30 base power physical attack here. I guess I'm not really too worried what a Badoo could do with Zubat, though, as well. Worry Seed is kind of an interesting move early game, because there's some Pokemon that... There's some Pokemon that are really worth catching for, like, certain abilities, even in the not-too-distant future. And, Worry Seed was kind of like my way how to scout out whether or not a Pokemon had a certain ability or not. So... In fact, we'll probably be making use of that here in the not-too-distant future, probably later this stream. Because there are some really good things you can get coming up here fairly shortly. There's a certain Pokemon that has a very, very good ability this early on that we'll be able to catch, I think, in, like, the next major route, I think, after this, so... Okay, I'm gonna take a chance on fighting this thing. Geodude normally doesn't have rock attacks until it's, like, level, like level 11 or something. I don't think it would be doing much on level 5. Yeah, that's what I thought. If that Geodude was anywhere higher that it would have a rock attack, I would say nope in a heartbeat, but... But, yeah. I guess training against random Geodudes wouldn't be the worst thing for Zubat at this present moment. It's probably not the most useful thing. I think in some earlier games it used to get Bite on, like, level 13. I don't know if it still does or not, or even if it would still get Bite or not, I'm not sure. And let's call a random Wild Bidoof to help me break that. Ooh, Rock Tomb. That's an interesting TM there. Decently powerful rock attack that lowers the opponent's speed. Not too bad for this early in the game. I want to say in Platinum, I don't know if it was here or if it was in the Wayward Cave. I think that's the name of the place anyway. Or just, like, the tunnel there. Like, I want to say in Platinum you could find Psyduck there slightly earlier, which would probably have made the first gym a fair bit easier for some people who might have had Chimchar, even though Chimchar gets some good things to help it with rock types. Sure, Zubat can stick in, I guess. Yeah, that is true. If you only have one Pokemon, you'll have a hard time against things that it are weak to. I know you can turn around, lady. Ah, screw it. Emily Taylor. That's a... Like, I'm not knocking the name, but that's just a strange spelling of Taylor. I've never really seen it spelled that way before. Interesting. Yeah, I really don't want to deal with this thing right now. I almost consider Dr. Quack to confusion it, but it is a grass type that likely knows Absorb right now. It's likely what it'll try to do. Or it could do that instead, sure. And a Cherubi. Yeah, Staravia stay in for this. Staravia is definitely a nice Pokemon to have early game, and late game, honestly. Staravia's evolved form is really good, too, but... yeah. And Zubat learned Mean Look. Not the most useful thing, but I'll keep that around for later. I have a certain Pokemon in my Diamond that I have Mean Look for some things way later in the game, but I'll probably just trade that over eventually. Whenever the time's right for that. This next guy's probably gonna have a bunch of bug types, because it is a bug catcher. Kricketot. I guess I'll try and just astonish this thing down, I guess. It's not the hardest bug type in the world, so... that was a crit, jeez. I don't know if I mentioned this on... I guess I mentioned this on my Twitter there yesterday. I guess I could tell this story a little bit. I bought a new keyboard there yesterday, because after work I decided to go into Staples to try and look at, like, desk chairs. Because I got this chair for, like, a Christmas gift last year, and, like, I was the one who picked it out, and I think Mom, like, just got it for me for, like, a Christmas gift, and it's definitely starting to feel like a $200 desk chair, or gaming chair, whatever you want to call it. It's not really... it's not what I would call the most comfortable thing. It's kind of a little uncomfortable in a lot of ways. So... I was just kind of out trying to look at other chairs. And I couldn't really find anything, but then I saw that Staples was doing like a Black Friday sale on keyboards, and I bought this Razer keyboard for only $80 as opposed to $140. So I guess you could say I made a pretty good deal off of that, I guess. Still a lot cheaper than what I would have paid for any freaking desk chair I'll tell you that. Like, they had a couple that I was interested in, but most of the ones that I liked were, like, at least, like, $300 or $400, and I would have been willing to shell that out, but there wasn't anything that exactly, like, completely comfortably suited me, I guess. Oh, actually, I remember what this next fight is. This one's... ooh, who do I want to lead with for this? I think I'm going to lead with Sparkster and Rosie here. I would keep Zubat in for the experience, but this fight's pretty rough as it is. Actually... no, you know what? I am going to lead with Zubat here. I did not mean to do that. And also, I should switch the egg in at some point as well here. In fact, you know what? Yeah, let's switch Dr. Quack for the egg. Why not? I'll probably switch my team around here a little bit, periodically. I'm gonna go with Sparkster and Zubat for this, I guess. This fight could suck a little bit. Twins Liv and Liz. They got two Pachirisus. This can be a little annoying if I remember right. Now, fortunately, I'll be able to intimidate both of these things. They shouldn't be doing that much damage, but Zubat does have a bit of a disadvantage otherwise. I'm just gonna go for Bite and... let's go just for Bite and Astonish and try and flinch hacks these things. Oh. Okay, I was gonna say... yes, just both attack Luxio. That works as well. I know that Bite will finish that one off there, and I guess I'll Astonish the other one. I guess these things are just using Quick Attack, though, which I guess is understandable. If they keep attacking Luxio, I won't complain, though. Zubat got a lot of EXP, and so did Staravia. I'm actually gonna go for Absorb here. Maybe just try and get some health back if it's gonna be attacking Sparkster still. Man, that was a crit. Jeez, Zubat. You'll be great someday. I promise you, Zubat. You'll be great someday, but man, that's gonna take a little while. Oh yeah, and now you finally decide to baby doll eyes. That's not gonna help you. And Bob grew to 15, and Sparks are 16, not bad. Bob's finally learning Peck. We'll teach that, I guess. Get rid of Growl for that. Yeah, we definitely don't need Growl if we have Charm on. Oh. Oh, but wait. That's right, that's right. And the Bullet Seed TM, that... Okay, Zubat can't learn that, can it? No, it can't. Rosie can, but not the most useful thing for it. Yeah, Piplup can learn Stealth Rock. That is such a weird move for it to be able to get there. Anyways, let's arrive in Floroma Town here. Oh, this game's been great so far, Brambo. We're playing Shining Pearl. I've played Brilliant Diamond on my own time. I'm finished of like the main story of that game, but as far as how far we are in Shining Pearl, we're just making it to Floroma Town. Yeah, I really like this game so far, though. I don't quite have any berries right now. A single berry will grow into a plant that makes several berries. Playing one, there will be more and more berries in the world. I hope you'll help us spread us berries everywhere. Trainer, please water berries using the spray duck watering can. And we get a spray duck. Very nice item. And we can also pick up some more berries here. And I think the other ones are cherry berries? We're gonna start being able to get berries here pretty soon, which are really nice to have here. I like to harvest these pretty soon, because if you can get in the habit of harvesting these, you can get a lot of berries really easily. And, let's, Ooh, do you know about Gracidia flowers? Given as bouquets, express feelings of gratitude. It's interesting. Actually, let's water these here first. Coming up here, I guess I'll be able to show off a certain Pokemon that I used in my Brilliant Diamond team. One that you almost never get the opportunity to use otherwise. Oh, you there. I gather you've seen a Wishing Star before. Would you mind taking this Pokemon? I think it would be perfect for you. You obtained a Jirachi. I'm not going to be using it in this playthrough because I just used it in Diamond, but this was a really solid team member all around. Very, like, mythical Pokemon are interesting. They all have base 100 stats across the board, which basically makes them a perfect jack of all trades. They don't really excel in raw damage in any way, but they can make do with what they have. They're really solid Pokemon. I don't think I'll be giving you a nickname, though. Let's just see what your summary's like, though. Timid nature for what the fudge? Holy crap, really? God dang, I think ironically mine before, I think, had a brave nature, which is the opposite of this. That is one lucky star. You and this Pokemon the grandest of adventures together. Why, hello there. You look like you've played Let's Go in Kanto before. Would you like to go on an adventure in Sinnoh with this Pokemon? You just obtain a Mew. No, I don't think so, but I will check Mew's summary again. Quirky nature, which is neutral. And reflect type. These are reflects the target's type, making this. Okay, so I think basically Kecleon's ability, but as a move, I think. I think that's what reflect type does. The problem with these mythicals, and especially Mew, I find, in these games specifically, they kind of don't start with the best moves, and they take a long time to get certain things. Jirachi starts with Confusion, which is very respectable for this early, but it'll be stuck with Confusion until you teach it good TMs. It also has Wish, I guess, which is decent, but it doesn't really get that many better moves beyond that until, like, at least the level 40s, I think, is when it learns Meteor Mash. Which by that point, maybe in level 50s, I think, by the time it gets that. By the time it does get that, you'll be having access to really strong Steel TMs as it is. And I think I might buy... Oh, no, I have a few potions here. I might just buy a couple antidotes here, because we are going to start running into some poison types here, so... Yeah, Veilstone's the turning point for when they go from alright to really overpowered. And I'll buy a couple of escape ropes and repels as well. I like having a few of these on hand. But I don't need to buy Pokeballs, because there was a code that we had that gave us a lot of those. But yeah, I think Jirachi's an interesting Pokemon, because by late game, it was actually my weakest team member in terms of raw damage, but that doesn't really matter much in the grand scheme of things when it's also equally fast, and can take hits, and has a really solid typing for taking hits. It's not as good as it used to be, because Steel's not as great as it once was, but it's a great Pokemon still. Anyways... Simply love it here. The atmosphere is so uplifting. Came to get emotionally healed, too. Alright, we Team Galactic, and we're assigned here, staying around the flowers. This doesn't seem all that cool. Oh no, don't complain. It's a pretty decent assignment, but bug and grass Pokemon screw me out. I don't like being here either. God bless incompetent rival goons. Anyways... This song, oh man. I'll talk about how much I love Sinnoh's soundtrack a lot throughout this, but this is probably like the first, like, true banger in the game here. And this was already one of my favorite root themes in the original game anyway, but man, it's great in this game. I think I remember in, like, one of my earliest Mario 64 videos, I think I remember using this song in, like, part of, like, a grinding segment, I think, at one point. Help, help, trainer! Please, can you get my papa for me? He works at the Valley Windworks, but people are dressed like space aliens. They're mean and won't let me in. That's not good. We, Team Galactic, are conducting research in Eterna Forest. Research involves catching a Pokemon in the flowery meadows of Floroma. We're also using energy of the Valley Windworks for something. Interesting. This is a remake of, well, this is a remake of Diamond and Pearl here. If you're asking if it has, like, elements of Platinum in it, yes and no in a lot of ways. It's kind of hard to describe it. There's a lot of Pokemon you can catch in the base game of this, but as far as the main game itself goes, it's, I don't want to say almost one-to-one Diamond and Pearl, but in a lot of ways it kind of is, in some ways. So, maybe we can find a potion here. And in this grass here, there's some good stuff you can find here, such as Shellos. I actually raised one of these on my team until it evolved into its evolved form in Brilliant Diamond. It wasn't like a permanent team member, but I really considered using it in that game. It was basically between this and Octillery for what water type I wanted to use, and I ultimately went with Octillery, but for early on, Shellos is really good. Comes packing knowing, it knows Water Gun and Mud Slap, I believe, and it'll eventually learn Water Pulse pretty early on as well, so it's a really resilient water type. I actually was quite glad to use one of those. Wait! I've heard from some people Buizel was kind of odd to use. Ardo, I think you said you used one of these on your team. And that was way stronger than I thought it would be. Whoops. Sure. Like, I know Buizel took a little while to get, like, a good physical water attack, I think, from what I've heard. Oh, speaking of Buizel. Yeah, I could see that. Let's go to Zubat, I guess. Absorb's definitely not gonna finish this thing off here. Yeah, and I can believe that, and honestly, I've said it before and I'll say it again, this is the game to, like, stuff may be hard to raise, but that's not necessarily the worst thing when these games give you the tools needed to make those things easier to raise. Also, I'm just gonna say it straight up front. I saw this one GIF some people posted of a... Wait, did you just use... Oh, that was Tail Whip. I thought that was Tailwind for a second. I was gonna say... I saw this one GIF of Floatzel, which is Buizel's evolution, using Ice Beam, and if you haven't seen that, it is the most unfortunate thing you will ever see. If you have not seen Floatzel using Ice Beam, I don't know if you want to see it or not, but it is something. Let's see what your summary's like there, Buizel. Serious nature, swift swim, very nice. Pretty, like, average moveset starting off, but not the worst thing, I guess. Yeah, that animation's definitely something. Anyways, Pachirisu. I have garnered a lot more respect for this Pokemon than I used to have. I'm gonna go for Bite here. Pachirisu should be able to take this. It's a bulkier Pokemon than Buizel is. Alright, have a good time doing schoolwork there, Branbo. Now, Pachirisu here, I'm gonna have him in my party for a little bit yet, kind of on rotation. It's probably not a permanent team member. Also, I realize Dr. Quack is still in the party there, but, I'll be alright. Do you have the ability I wanted you to have? No, you definitely do not have that ability. So, let's keep looking for more Pachis here. I'm gonna keep Rosie in the lead here, because it would be able to one-shot the other, or come close to one-shotting the other. Yeah, Rosie will be able to determine whether or not this has the ability I want. Worry Seed, let's do this. And I don't have to worry about it poisoning itself either, because I don't have Poison Point. Do you have Pickup? No, you have Runaway. See a chameleon lying there in the sun, all things to everyone, run, run away. Dr. Quack, I guess I'll hide you for now since you aren't actually in my party right now. I'm gonna try organizing this a little bit better. There we go, now I should be able to... Now it's organized a lot better now on my end. Yeah, I definitely want to get a Pachirisu that has pickup for an ability. I wouldn't even be against getting a second one, honestly, just because it's really that good of a Pokemon to have around. So... Because there's some Pokemon I plan to use in my team that will evolve with some items that might take a while to get. And Pachirisu could help me get those items earlier. So... It could definitely be very nice to get some of those things early. In my Brilliant Diamond, I got lucky and I was able to get an item that evolved. I was able to get a Rose Raid early, but I was never able to get lucky enough to get the item needed to evolve Murkrow. Though also, when I used Murkrow, I kind of didn't need its evolution item, honestly. It was still really competent, even past the point where it needed to be. Fine, fine, because you like pain there, Breezel. Oh man, I'll love when this thing learns Mega Drain, finally. Probably a while off before that point, though. Can I please get another Pachirisu here? I don't remember. Pachirisu didn't always have pickup, did it? Because I don't seem to remember anyone really talking about that being a thing you could do in the original games, especially to get, like, the early evolution stones. There's another Pachirisu. Watch me just randomly find, like, a dang shiny Pachirisu before I end up getting the one with the ability I want. This one could easily have that ability, though. Yep, this one has pickup. Alright. Yeah, I could believe that. Pickup is a great ability, but it's being able to get the evolution stones early is kind of what makes it really good in this game. And it's also just useful to have around as well, because eventually Pachirisu gets really good moves for catching things. It gets an attack called Nuzzle, which is basically Thunder Wave, but does minimal damage as well. And that's really useful, because that'll always paralyze. And it also gets, the move Super Fang later as well, which, for how fast Pachirisu is, it can actually take a hit or two. It's just that strength isn't its absolute best part, but the thing with Super Fang is, that always does half a Pokemon's damage no matter what, which is great for catching things, and also just really great all around. Let's see, what can I give you here, Pachirisu? This is the wrong gender, I realize, but you know what? Why not? Let's add Conquer to our party. Staravia might be nice here, but I'll put Staravia in the PC for the time being, I think. I'm gonna be rotating around things a lot here, kind of going forward, I think. Where are you? Oh, I think I just saw you. Yep. This song is great, though. Let's water these two as well. So, I know we haven't headed for too long, but how's the egg looking here? Ooh, maybe close to hatching. That's kind of exciting. Also, let me check my Poketch here, which I kind of forgot I had here, to tell you the truth. Do I have a certain app? Yes, okay, this app here is actually really useful because it will show if a Pokemon has a hold item or not, and that could be really useful for Pachirisu. And also, we have the Quick Claw item here. Let's give that to someone as well. I think Bob will probably be good for that, because Bob's a little on the slow side. Let's do that. Here's the iconic line. Enough arguing, hand over that sweet honey. Do as we say, Team Galactic will have that honey. We must have it to attract Pokemon in great numbers. Thanks, Maryland. That's all you can think of when you see this dang screen. Hey, this kid is a witness. What'll we do? Can't have that brat running off to get help. The solution's simple. We must ensure the brat stays quiet. All I can say is try it. Well, I'll say this. Oh, no, I'm leaning with Zubat. Okay. I was gonna say, well, not much better, but I would not have wanted to fight this thing with Badoo here. Yeah, I guess I can keep Zubat in for this. I'm just fighting a Wurmple. I don't see that really hurting too much here. Man, I wish Zubat had a flying move right now. Because the minute it gets a flying move, it goes from being, like, baggage to being fantastic. Did it do 1 damage with a crit? That thing got a crit and did 1 damage. Wow, I know it was using a not very effective weak attack, but man. Rosie grew to 16, not bad. And Silcoon. Let's go Bob, why not? Oh yeah, there is a TM in this town, you're right. I know what you're talking about. Alright, well this thing is not gonna do much of anything. Yeah, you know what? Honestly, that's probably a worthwhile thing to teach. I am kind of wary about TM usage in this game. Though that TM I have seen since in other places. I know which move you're talking about, and if Zubat can learn that, that would make things infinitely better. Only thing is, I think I'm stuck in another battle with this guy. This is so lame, they're gonna dock my pay. Up next, right after my cord, so we can give me the edge. Yeah, we'll see about that one there. We shall see about that one. This guy just has a Zubat. I also don't really like confusion strats there, because that's not the best thing you could do in this game, I wouldn't say. I just never really liked using confusion. That's too luck of the draw for me. Fortunately, this is a battle that you probably won't win very easily. Oh man, I'm loving using Luxio here. It's not my favorite electric type from Gen 4, but Luxio's still a great Pokemon. Kind of forgot how fun it was to use this thing. Sprat's tough, like, really tough. Tougher than you can put words in. I know a lot of words. We're done for now. Let's get back to the Valley Windworks. Oh, what's this thing? I seem to have forgotten about it. It's a works key. It must be for the Valley Windworks. It's of no use to me. May as well use it. Alright. And he gives us a jar of honey, which is pretty nice. The honey gimmick is kind of going to be weird to mention throughout the streams here, because you splatter it on a tree, and then, like, 6 hours later, a Pokemon can show up there. I think how I'll handle it is maybe, like, the morning of a stream, I might, like... Wait, what are we saying? Flowers that grow in the field are special, you said they're more vivid than... Yeah, that is true. This is Helena. Bringing you the spot on weather. Cutie Lakefront is being hit by a brutal blizzard. In hopes of finding rare Pokemon in these extreme conditions, be sure to dress extra warm and don't fall asleep while you're out there. Yeah, that place does get pretty cold. Yeah, this place does look really pretty, though. I was gonna... I started saying something and I don't remember what it was now. I'm also, in the back of my mind, I'm still thinking about that stupid, like, 27 fret guitar that I can't stop thinking about. Such a dumb thing to be thinking about so much, but... And one day, someone expressed thanks, and the whole hill burst into bloom. Isn't that strange and wonderful? It's cute how Pokemon pluck berries. Yes, you agreed. Here are some TMs for the move pluck. This is the move Ardo was talking about. I honestly kind of forgot this was here, but this would be a lifesaver to teach to Zubat this early. 60 base power attack. It's basically wing attack, but as a TM here. Yeah, let's teach that. Get rid of Supersonic, I guess. So Zubat literally just went from useless baggage to really good just by that. I'm not even kidding about that. Put Pluck in the default slot there, and let's also switch around my moves on some other things as well. You're not really in my party too much. Let's put Thundershock at the top there, I guess. Thanks for reminding me this TM was here. Hope to see you again. Alright, we got ourselves a pretty tough fight up ahead. I dare go into Valley Windworks. I got orders to keep everyone out if they're not part of Team Galactic. You're giving me that look that makes you think you're gonna try and get in. Okay then, off to battle me for it. Oh, I remember what I was gonna say. I think on, like, days that I know I'm gonna be streaming, I'll probably place honey on the trees before I start streaming, like a couple hours before, and then check on them whenever I do that. I think that's probably the best way to go about doing things. Alright, finally. Finally, Zubat won't be so baggage for the next little bit. I say that, and Pluck still didn't really do a whole lot, but trust me, it would do way more than Absorb would. So, man, like, I kind of forgot how long this game really was. And I don't mean that in a bad way, but, like, I've been live for, like, almost an hour and a half here, and there's probably not a lot more I'm gonna cover for a lot of this stream if I'm only gonna be streaming it for, like, two hours total, approximately. Like, I know in my other RPG streams I usually went longer than that, but, like, isn't that just great getting owned by some kid? But can't do a thing if I lock myself in with the works key. That's right, the other works key's not here. My core and the flower patch only have the other one. In that sense, I'm no longer the loser. Per chunk. Well, I guess we're done here now. I'm heading back to heal. But yeah, when I finished Brilliant Diamond, I was clocking, like, close to 34 hours. And if I stream that for 2 hours a night, that's only 17, that's like 17 stream sessions, and that's not counting a lot of the time I'm gonna be, like, messing around doing certain side activities that we'll be getting to later. So, actually, I haven't checked this house yet. What's in here? Kind of Pokemon appear if they're only attracted to honey. Alright, just some little flavor text. Not too bad. It's locked from the inside. Yes, let us use the works key. Door to the Valley Windworks opened. What? No way, you have the key? I can notice this meaningless. I'm the loser in this after all. No time for self-pity. I've got to alert the commander. Good job, buddy. Well, it seems like we got some battles going on here. Cascoon. Finally, a good matchup where we can use Zubat for here. Not bad. Not a bad start to that. You're going to use Harden, because of course you are. This will be a lot of experience for Zubat as well. Also, that thing should totally be a Dustox by now. Conquer got a level up, not bad. And Conquer learned Charm, nice. Messed up my job, no, I'm not gonna get a bonus. Conducting electricity from the Valley Windworks, that's our mission. Good job telling me that. Oh, good old Wurmple. And Bob grew to 16, looking mighty fine. Oh, and Conquer's a Pokédoll, nice. And Glameow. Let's stay in, I guess. Why not? It's a little strange, but good that Zubat's actually able to do something this early, but it'll all be all the more satisfying as time goes on here. And by that, I mean I'm switching to, I guess, Rosie for now. Wow, Badoo's actually faster than a Zubat. That kind of surprises me a little bit. I know Badoo's evolutions can get pretty fast, but I always kind of took Badoo for being a bit of a slower thing. Nah, you'll never get me to hate Badoo, though. It's really cute. Alright, well, here's the first of many Pokédolls that... oh, right, I forgot this happened. Bob is evolving. Let us evolve our little penguin into a much bigger penguin. We got Prinplup on our team. This might be the latest I've played up to before Piplup would have evolved, which is kind of saying something, but I do like Prinplup, though, so... let's throw Prinplup in there. And you should be learning, yeah, Metal Claw. I'll give it a pound for that. Also fix up the sizing on Prinplup there, I think. There we go. And we learned Metal Claw instead, which is very nice. Alright, let's take that Pokédoll off. And we have a pretty tough fight coming up here, so... Sparkster, I'm going to switch you in the lead here, even if you are the highest level on my team. We might be needing that here going forward. And you're not a... I can't talk to you without... Pokemon can't battle anymore. Just wait, our commander will smoosh you. I'd like to see the commander try to smoosh me. I'm one of Team Galactic's 3 commanders. I've been trying to create a new world that's better than this one. People have shown little understanding about what we do. You don't understand either, do you? It's a little saddening. It's less of a battle to decide what we should do next. If I win, you leave. If you win, we leave. Team Galactic will leave. Alright, Team Galactic Mars. I think through memes, Mars has kind of become like a bit of a fan favorite from this game. Let's get rid of that Zubat, but things are gonna get awkward after this. Oh, jeez, really? Well, things could get really awkward right now, then. Purugly. This thing is... it's something. What do you think you're doing to my Pokemon? Level 16 Fat Cat that hits really hard for this early on. Of course you used that. It's also, like, notoriously fast for this early on as well. Man, I don't know what I'd do in this situation, actually. I guess I'll go for Bite. I don't know why I thought that was a good idea there. Sorry, Luxio. I feel like Bob's my only legit chance I have at this here. You don't know an electric attack. You're probably gonna die in one hit. You could likely take a scratch and likely get a stun spore off. That's probably a good thing to do here. Or it could do that for some reason. I don't know why it did that. Yeah, I figured that wouldn't do a whole lot. This is rough here. You know what? I'm gonna switch out here to Bob now. This is very risky here. I'm thinking maybe going for Charm here. Come on, take that well. Yeah, okay. Let's go for Charm here. And this thing is still faster than Bob, even when being paralyzed. I don't know how to feel about that, unless it was going for Fake Out there for some reason, which... I'm also just gonna go for Water Gun. That's probably my strongest attack here. And yep, it had a Citrus Berry, of course. Okay, please use Growl here. I'll stick with Water Gun if you keep doing that. This fight's rough. I think I had a Machop on my team when I fought this thing in Shining Pearl. Well, and I also had Monferno, which is a fighting type as well. But yeah, this thing can be rough to deal with. It's a very bulky Pokemon that's way faster than it should be. And hits really hard for this early on. But the Penguin triumphs all. Good job, everyone. Sorry there, Sparkster. You'll get your time in the sun here in the fairly near future. Zubat grew to 14. Not bad. Oh, and yeah, she still has that Zubat, right? I think he has, like, no health here. Let's finish this with our own Zubat. Should be about on par with levels here. I can use Pluck on that thing. Not bad. Not bad. And Conker and Bob both grew some levels there. I think almost everyone grew at least one level here, besides Sparkster, unfortunately. This can't be. I lost, you annoying brat. Hey, watch who you're calling an annoying brat. Oops, I messed that one up. That's alright though, I quite enjoyed our battle. It's time to say bye-bye and leave for the time being. Team Galactic. They were saying that they act to gather Pokemon and energy no matter what. They're creating a new universe, or so they claim. Nothing they said made any sort of sense to me. Anyways, I can't tell you how grateful I am for you saving me. I finally see my little daughter again.
Papa! Yeah, Papa, you stinky. Go home, shower now, stinky.
I forgot about that line now. Oh, sorry. They had me working non-stop.
Thank you, trainer. You made those bad people go away. I think the balloon Pokemon will come visiting again.
That's an interesting thing to note there. I don't know if it's by going back into the Windworks or not. It's not something we can take care of now, but it's something worth noting. Do you say it? If the balloon Pokemon came, the wind would be blown away. I thought there was like a computer somewhere that mentioned it. Or like a notepad or something. Basically, there's a special Pokemon that can show up outside this place on Fridays, and only on Fridays, that only shows up under one other trainer's team, which can be pretty easily missable. So if you need to get everything for your Pokedex, at least to see, which you do need to see every Pokemon in your Pokedex to unlock the post-game. And yeah, that thing can be kind of rough to encounter as a result of that. So yeah, that's a thing. And I also don't usually stream on Fridays, so I don't know if we'll be able to see it. I might do a special stream on a Friday sometime just to encounter that thing. We'll see. Anyways. I don't think I have a happiness checker right now, do I? Doesn't look like it. Happiness checker would be something nice to get, because Badoo does evolve through happiness during the daytime. And if I stream this game during the evenings, I likely won't be able to show that off unless it's after, or unless it's before 8 o'clock. I think as long as it's before 8, it should be able to evolve, and it's only 5 in-game time right now. I'll go to Empoleon here, I guess. Or not. Yes, Empoleon. I totally have a fully evolved starter at this point. No, I'll go to Prinplup here. Good old Prince Bob. Alright, that wasn't so bad of a fight there. And I think these wild Pokemon here are basically the same encounters from the Valley Windworks, I think. I don't think there's anything too different about that. And sure, why not? Rosie shouldn't have a problem with these guys, though. Hiker Daniel. Yeah, this is Rosie's time to shine here. Should've had Sturdy, bud. Should've had Sturdy, bud. Well, this thing cannot have sturdy at all, so... Okay, is it weird that I just had the stupidest thought? I know Badoo isn't a potato. Is it bad I almost just had the thought of wondering if it should have been named Bud the Spud, though? I know that's a weird thought to pop in my mind that nobody else would ever think, but... what if? I'm sticking with Rosie for this nickname, though. You're not changing my mind, though, on that. I think I might actually put Luxio in the PC for a little bit going up here. It's not that I think Luxio is being bad or anything. It's been great, but I think I might just try and like switch the team variety up a little bit. Maybe toss in someone else into the mix here a little bit. I want to try and alternate out a lot of the mainstays and stuff that... One, so stuff doesn't get like notoriously overleveled, even though for this game that's honestly not the worst thing, and two, just to kind of help out a little bit. I don't see Luxio being that helpful in the next little while, so what do I want to put in here to get some screen time? Geodude honestly wouldn't be too bad going forward in some ways. Yeah, let's put Geodude in here for a little bit, I guess. The thing is, I've used Geodude a whole bunch of times before, though. Including, like, in, like, my Let's Play of Leaf Green. Geodude was one of my ace team members at that point. We'll keep it in. Screw it, why not? Also, fun fact, I almost considered using, Zubat in that Let's Play as well, but Fire Red Leaf Green is so weird. Like, despite happiness being a thing, Pokemon that evolve through happiness just can't evolve into unless you're playing in the post-game, which I think is a very weird mechanic behind it. And also, Gen 3 is really weird, and Zubat and Golbat can't learn Fly in those games. So, that was the nail in the coffin for me not using Zubat in that. I don't think it was until Diamond and Pearl that Zubat and Golbat gained the ability to learn Fly, which is still really weird to me. Ooh, Poison Fang. Oh. That's good for this early on. Yeah, I don't see Absorb being that useful going forward here. Let's do it. Zubat's learning Poison Fang. That's a very good move for it. And Geodude will start gaining some levels here pretty fast. You learn Rock Polish that soon. Wow. That's a pretty later game TM. Like, you don't normally get that till after, like, Gym 6. And here's one of the earliest example of rock types, learning it as early as, like, level 7. Oh, man. I do love Geodude a lot as a Pokemon, though. Alright. That's a fine ability to hit me with. I cannot wait for the day Badoo eventually learns some stronger grass attacks, but we'll cross that bridge when we get there, I guess. You're using a Pachirisu. Wait, really? You're holding a Dawnstone already? What the hell? That's what that is, right? Yeah. That's not an item I need, but that is interesting. That's close to an item I need, but that's not what I wanted necessarily. Okay. Well, I'm glad to know Pachirisu is totally holding this stone here, I guess. This is totally a stone. There are some really good things that can evolve through that. And this is not a great matchup for this here, but it's... I'll just use Absorb, honestly. The more I would spend using Growth there, the more I just kind of waste time, I think, with that, I think. Yeah, it took me a second to realize that was the item Pachirisu was holding. Yeah, Dawnstones are very nice. They can get some really good Pokemon in this game. This is a very slow battle, but I guess that's what happens when a little bud is fighting a special wall. Did this thing even try attacking me this whole time? Because I don't think it did. Geodude grew 3 levels. Roll out, yeah. Even if stuff resisted, honestly, I'd rather get rid of Tackle. Because I think Defense Curl can boost the power of Rollout, which is really nice. In some ways, I'm not sure if I'd honestly rather Rock Throw over that or not, but Rollout's still a really solid attack. Alright. Let's plant an Oranberry there, and let's plant a... no, not yet. Let's plant a Peachaberry. I think I remember when I first played this game, I must have used up all my Peachaberries early on, and I remember them being hard to come by for some reason, because I didn't really understand or berry harvest that well. So... okay, you can take this, put that back in the bag there. Yeah, you know what, let's throw Geodude in this here. I'll show you kind of why I like Geodude a little bit here. Oh, well, never mind. Also, I found the imposter Zachary here, because that was not how I spelled my name. use defense curl all you want. I mean, sturdy could get in the way, but what's the worst it's gonna do? Hit Badu with a weak version of rollout. Alright. Well, I can at least compliment my clone, I guess, if the other clone knows that Geodude is probably my favorite rock type. Well, Golem probably is, but I can't really fault my clone for using another of my favorite Pokemon, so... Alright, what'll win this battle? You're a giant, like, 28-foot-long snake that's really scary looking and can crush boulders and everything, or a little tiny flower bud. Ooh, nice, I avoided that. I'm almost done with the route here, but I might see about maybe trying to hatch that egg by the end of the... Ooh, Spark, yeah, let's do that. Curve. You have 3 attacks that lower attack, and you think, like, why? Yeah, forget Growl. Might switch Zubat back in the lead here. Been giving Rosie a lot of screen time there, but need to give Rosie a lot of screen time anyway at some point, so this was probably a good battle to switch Zubat into. Yep. Every time I just see this, like, Battle Girl, like, design here, all I can think of is just, like a teenage Samus. Probably just because of, like, the Zero Mission, Zero Suit outfit, but yeah, that's all I really see when I see this design here. That and the blonde hair and the ponytail. I'm sure somebody's probably already done fan art of that at some point. Harden, no. Concede, you're in a different class. Get a repel there. And one more trainer for this route, I think. I might call it sometime shortly after this. I kind of want to just try and hatch that egg. I think it is pretty close to hatching here. Ooh, and you're sending out a Piplup. Interesting. I don't have Absorb anymore, but... Sorry, Piplup, and that's badly poisoned too. That's what makes Poison Fang kind of a deadly attack. And I'll see if you have a berry. You might, because other trainer using a starter. Oh man, I feel bad for this Piplup going down to the poison like this, but yeah, that's... Oh, it actually hung on. Okay. We can finish it with Astonish, I guess. And Zubat's level 16, not bad. Need a Picnicker Karina. Ooh! Never mind. Won't need to grind this out, I guess. Craig is hatching into someone very special. We get a Manaphy. Don't really want to use Manaphy, but it is a very precious little Pokemon. Not something you can usually use too often here, but it is definitely something very nice. adamant nature. That's very interesting. It's probably not the greatest thing, but it could probably still learn some decent physical water attacks. That's a really interesting ability for you there, Manaphy. Let's throw... What do I want to throw in the party temporarily, I guess? Guess we could throw Abra in the party for a little bit, I guess. We are kind of nearing the end of the stream, though. We're kind of up to the 2-hour timer mark and everything, so... yeah. Let's change this out here. Yeah, let's rest a little while here. Well, I don't know if I'll be able to get through Eterna Forest by myself or not, but you know what? I want to worry about that next time, I think, so... yeah, this guy's not a trainer here. Let's worry about Eterna Forest next time, I think, shall we say? We did make some pretty good progress, though, all things considered. Made it up to the start of Eterna Forest here. I had a feeling we probably weren't going to get too much further than this point, because Eterna Forest is a pretty big area. But we'll worry about that kind of next time we go through here. Let's see if we have a raid target here. I think we do. I'm just double checking. I think we raided this guy not too long ago, but I think we'll raid Slim Kirby again. He's playing Link to the Past. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that is who we raided last week, but nobody else I'm following is really live right now, I think, so... yeah, Slim's live with Link to the Past. Let's send him some love here, I guess. And... thanks everyone for kind of tuning in here today, and I'll see you guys hopefully one of these nights here shortly. I know it's been kind of a rough, like, the last week was kind of rough and I didn't stream throughout the evening, but we'll be back here to stream here hopefully this week. So thanks everyone for tuning in here, and I'll see you guys later. Peace out. Hope you have a great night.
Oh wait, no, this is wrong. Went the wrong way. Masterstarman, thank you for the raid. Appreciate it. Hope your Pokemon stream went alright. I love how I said alright, not like good or fun. Just, I hope it was okay. Okay, I went the wrong way. Love how taking damage is not smart there. I do not remember how far Eterna Forest is in the game, if I'm being honest. It's been forever since I played Gen 4. But good, I guess. Oh. Halfway between Gen 1 and 2.
No!
Oh, isn't that the forest where you team up with that girl that like heals you, like with the Chansey or something? Like every time you battle. Okay, I do remember that. For some reason, I felt like there was like another forest like later in the game. Actually, now that I think I'm thinking of Gen 5. Okay. Let's try this again. Gotta use bombs. Miss. Stop. Okay, yep. I think that counted. That didn't, though. Okay, one more bomb should do it. Wasn't it? No, 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 no. Oh, okay, got it. I'm gonna play this safe.